Okay, everybody, I have a video that I'm sure people will enjoy. On the right, you see a flaking tool that has at least an 8,000 year history in North America. That's a facsimile of the tool known as an antler drift. And there you see a biface that's been thinned with the antler drift. Maybe the first one I thinned using a special process. Yeah, a special process. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't invent this process out of thin air. Nope, not at all. Okay, so you can see there the drift and the biface. Yeah? Yeah. Check it out. This work is banned on, well, almost banned on KRU, but I voluntarily recused myself. Banned on Paleo Planet, and banned on Arrowheadology, banned on Facebook FLINTKNAPPING, and nobody knows how that was done. No, nobody knows, and it's banned. So, okay, so here's reduction sequence using the tool. Okay, got a thinning. These are thinning flakes. Yeah, highly banned technology. Look at that. That's an example. Yeah. Look at that. This is intermediate flaking with antler drift. Obviously, it's not as thin as this piece, but it's on the way. Check it out. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. I went through a lot of literature looking for clues. Looking for clues. Yeah, well, people like Bob Patton said, there's no evidence. You're wrong, Bob. You should have listened before you passed away. You could have. This could have been your discovery, Bob. You know, other people. We don't want to know. We would never want to know. Well, then you won't know. Look at that. 2018. 2018. The clues came together. They came from afar. They came from unexpected places. They came from people who were in the right place at the right time to record details. But sometimes their records were not ideal. Sometimes it left a lot, as Holmes realized, still left a lot to sort out. But all the clues were there, and I believe somebody actually sorted it out. And how he did it, it's not clear to me, because the really important observations were made in 1825. 1825. What you're seeing here is the result of observations that were made in 1825 1825. Nearly 200 years ago. Yeah, try to imagine that. I bet it's not computing. Yeah, 1825. But in 1861, there was some clarification, or I should say documentation. And by the end of the 1800s, there was some follow-up. Yep, some follow-up. And don't think it all happened in the U.S. No, it didn't. But I think one person in the U.S. really understood, as was quoted in 1879. And so by the end of the 19th century, we have what looked like a hodgepodge of information that actually I never really understood until, well, I won't say. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's banned and it's forbidden. Yeah. There's no proof, Bob Patton said. No proof that the Native Americans used indirect percussion. No proof. Right, Bob? Right. Only we have guys called archaeologists who are digging these up by the thousands. By the thousands. And they were digging them up for a long, long, long time. So, if you took this away and you only studied flakes and flake scars, God help you. Because you will never know how that was made and how it's being made. That's right. You never know. You never know. And the modern flint knappers, they majored on one side of the equation by facial reduction, but they left another side of the equation undone. So you have to wonder, why would there not have been such an imbalance during prehistory, going back to the colonization of the Americas, and yet modern flint knappers who majored in techniques developed by Europeans who studied gun flint knappers and also Australian Aborigines majored in one side of the equation, and another side seems to have remained almost ignored. But actually they weren't so successful necessarily in the other side. So we don't see this pattern in the prehistory. No, we see another pattern going back to a very early period of time. Very, very early period of time. And so that tool you would not have suspected. No, you wouldn't have suspected that tool. The flake scar analyzers, flake analyzers, the lithic. No, they would not have suspected that tool. So it's a mystery.